Welcome, my name is Hillary, this is Fit for This Journey, and today we're going to do a hip flow. I'm at a library doing this flow, so let's get started in tabletop position. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. We're going to go through some cats and cows to warm up our spine. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, curl down. Inhale, pull your chest through your arms. Exhale, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, drop your belly, gently look up. Exhale, draw your belly in, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl down. And then make your way into that neutral tabletop once more. And extend your right foot behind you, press through your heel. Then bending at your knee so that your foot is facing the sky. Press through your heel, engaging your glute. Up, up. Keep squeezing up, up, up. Just a few more. Push through that heel, lift it up, keeping hips square, up, and extend it back out. Bring your leg over to the side, trying to keep it up as high as you can. Equal weight in both hands. Lift it a little higher, and back through center. Release it down for a rest, and switching to the other side, press through your left heel. Hips are square. Bend at your knee and press up, up, lifting up, engaging that left glute to lift your leg a little higher. Press through that heel, just a few more. Extend back. Taking your leg over to the opposite side, trying to keep your foot in line with your hip as much as possible. Equal weight in both hands. Extend back to the back and come back into that neutral tabletop position. Right foot extends behind you. Bend your knee, cross knees behind. So right knee goes behind left knee. Walk hands to the front. So your legs are crossed and your arms are extended out in front of you. You should feel a shoulder stretch and a hip stretch here. Just continue to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly walk your hands back up and have a seat behind you. So knees should be stacked. You can wiggle them around. Find a center point for your spine. So lift up through the top of your head. Both sits bones attempting to touch the ground. It's okay if they don't. Now we're going to take a twist. So take your right hand on your left knee, left hand behind your back. Inhale, lift up through your spine. Exhale, twist to the back of the room. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And unwind. Walk hands forward so you're folding over your knee. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Gently walk hands up slowly. Come into that settled neutral spine. And then walk hands forward so you're back in that cross-legged tabletop. Extend your right leg behind you. Bend your knee once more. Reach back with your left hand. Grab the top of your right foot and kick into your hand. So this requires a lot of balance. You can keep gaze down, or if you want to challenge your balance, you can gaze up. Gently release. Time for tabletop crunches. Elbow to knee. Extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, find length. Push through that heel. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, find length. Last one, elbow to knee, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, extend back out, and back to neutral tabletop. Extend your left foot back, push through your heel, bend your knee, cross it over so that your left knee is behind your right knee. Walk those hands out, forehead to the mat if it touches. You can also place forehead on a block or a book or something. Just feel the stretch in your shoulders. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. And walk hands back once more, sitting all the way to the back. Knees stacking again. Best effort. Both sits bones on the ground. Again, best effort. Finding that neutral spine, lifting up through the top of your head, and then finding a twist. So left hand on your right knee, right hand behind your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Only take it as far as is comfortable for you. Don't tweak your neck or your back. Gently release, coming back through center, walk hands forward. Keep breathing here, deep, full breaths, even in this somewhat crumpled state. You should feel your belly move, your rib cages move, your chest move, your throat move on every inhale and every exhale. Walk hands back up. Find that seated position once more, and then tip forward back into that tabletop with crossed legs. Extend your left foot back through your heel, and then extend your right arm forward and back to grab it for that quad stretch. So your right arm is reaching back for your left foot. Gaze up if that feels comfortable, or keep gazing at the ground for a little added balance. Extend through both your right arm and your left hand. Crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach out. Push through your heel. Exhale, knee to elbow. And one more. Reach through and then hold knee to elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend through your arm and through your heel once more, and then place it back into tabletop position. Shake your hips left and right, roll your spine around, roll your neck around, whatever shakes out all those movements and feels good to you. And then make your way back into that neutral tabletop position. Take one round of cat and cow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl your spine down. And then again, neutral tabletop, tuck your toes, lengthen out through your head, draw in your belly, and then lift up into downward facing dog. Knees can be bent, heels off the ground, or heels to the ground. It's better to have a straight or a lengthened back than heels all the way on the ground. Keep breathing here. Press through your hands, gripping the mat like you're trying to claw it away. Just that turns on every muscle in your forearms. And then slowly start to walk your hands back to the back of the mat. You can bend your knees here, grab elbows. Just let yourself relax and fall into this pose. Your feet should be hips width apart, or maybe a little bit wider if that's more comfortable. You can bend one knee and then the other. You can sway side to side. And release your hands. Walk them out slowly into a plank position, and then slowly lower onto your belly. Inhale, just lift your chest up. Exhale, push back into child's pose. So knees are wide, chest between your thighs, arms are extended out. Sink hips low. Inhale up onto your knees, hands on your hips. Camel pose, push through your hips, push your chest up and lean back if it feels okay. You can drop your neck back. Just keep pushing your hips forward. And then inhale and exhale back down to child's pose. And then tabletop, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. We're in that upside down V position. Inhale up onto your toes and tiptoe all the way to the front of the mat. So you're in a forward fold once more. You can take the variation that we just did, or you can grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers. Drop your head down. Again, knees can be bent as much as you want. Shake your head out if you need the release. And gently release hands back down to the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back to plank and lower all the way onto the ground, belly to the ground. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, child's pose. Knees wide, arms extended. Inhale up to camel. hands at prayer this time, and just gently lean back, pushing hips forward. Inhale back up to kneeling. Bring knees together, tuck toes under for a toe stretch, so sit back on your heels. Interlace fingers, figure eights in one direction. And then figure eight your wrist in the other direction. Just a few rounds. We've been on our hands a lot. Release that, hands to the mat. Step one foot outside of your hands, the other foot out on the other side, so you're in a deep squat. You want both heels on the ground as much as possible. Hands at prayer at heart center. Elbows pressing knees wide. Lengthen your tailbone down, your head up. Lift your chest up. Best effort for heels on the ground. A wide stance helps. Keep breathing. Release hands to the mat, hips up, forward fold. And then inhale, exhale, back down to a squat. Inhale, hips up. Shake your head out. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, hips up, keeping hands at prayer. Exhale, hips down. A little bit more challenging without putting hands down. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips down. All right, shift side to side one more time, just loosening up those hips. Release hands to the mat, hips high. Heel toe feet back in about hips width apart. Place hands on the mat. Spread fingers wide, bend knees, knees into your elbows, and shift your weight forward into your hands. This is crow pose. You can stay here, or you can lift one foot off and put it down. And then lift the other foot off the ground towards your bum and put it down. This is crow pose, guys. You can stay here, or you can try to lift both feet off, maybe touching toes down until you find balance and lift heels to your bum. And then come back into that yogi squat. Thanks, guys. I hope you had a great flow. Later.